Hello, welcome to Track with Tui. In this video, I'm going to share all the birth affirmations that I use to prepare for my natural, positive, powerful birth. I did mention that I made these affirmations in my previous video where I was sharing all the things that I did to prepare for the birth. But at that point, I couldn't find these cards anywhere. I was looking all over my house. And now when I started to make a video about more specifically how I avoided tearing, and I was going to talk about the Epinode device, which I'm going to post soon on my channel, I actually found the birth affirmations within the box. So I got very excited and I thought I'm just going to quickly pop in to share these cards with you, share the affirmations that I used, so perhaps that's gonna help someone and give some inspiration if you want to also make some birth affirmations or use them in the preparation of your positive birth. So I'm just going to read through the cards for you and explain a little bit why I chose these affirmations so you can feel if they resonate with you. If there's something that resonates, take it. If there's something that doesn't resonate, leave it or make it your own. But just a little bit like why I chose these specific ones. So the first one reads, soften to open, relax the jaw. Now, why would you relax your jaw? Your jaw is actually straight connected to your vagina. So when you focus on relaxing the jaw and releasing tension, it's going to help you release tension and soften also down there. So that's obviously going to help make space for the baby to come. The second card says, my body knows what to do. I let her. And this is because if we get too much in our head and we start overanalyzing, overthinking, worrying, stressing, it's going to, of course, affect our body as well. So when you are in the process of labor, in the process of childbirth, our body is designed to do this, and unless there is like complications, your body knows what to do and she will just do the magic. So just reminding yourself that your body is literally designed to do this and allowing you to support her in that and allowing you to drop into your body instead of like being in your mind, and trusting your body because your body is incredibly wise. The third card says, my mind leads, my body follows. Smile, focus on the positive. So this is actually a good follow-up to the previous cards. Although that your body knows what to do, your mind, of course, affects how your body is going to respond. So we can either be supportive of the process or we can sabotage it. So this is like if you're in your mind, if you're focusing on the negative, if you are like freaking out, if you're worrying, if you're stressing, if you're complaining, this is going to affect if your body is going to be able to stay soft, or if you're going to like tense up and actually like slow down the process. So this card was a beautiful reminder to focus on the positive. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't like I was just like smiling throughout my birth and just like being able to focus on the positive, and that's also not the point. Of course, you go through the process and it's not about like toxic positivity in general. It's not about like faking and suppressing and avoiding anything like that, but just like a reminder how our mind affects the body, and when you're able to tap into the excitement that the baby is coming soon and all of the things that's going to help you like tap back into the positive side of things and allowing your body to do its magic and relax. The fourth card reads, every search brings me closer to meeting our baby. Surrender, relax, breathe. So here you see also how I chose to use the word surge that I spoke about in the previous video instead of contraction, because surge for me, or wave, is much more like gentle. It brings a very different image and sensation, feeling, association than the word contraction, for example. So I had it written here, and this was like one of the most beautiful ones for me. It was like really connecting to, even when things were tough at sometimes, like just like focusing on that soon I was gonna meet the baby, and that just gave the strength to push through. The fifth one reads, my body is built to give birth. It speaks for itself, just a reminder that when things get tough and I might lose trust in my ability to do this, a reminder that my body is literally built to do it and I can do it. The next card reads, movement brings improvement. Sway, squat, dance. I let my body guide me. And this was actually an important reminder because I did have in my birth a couple of hours that I went in a very like meditative state, and I was just like laying in the bed, which is all like fine. But when I was not moving, when I was not active, the birth actually kind of like slowed down and almost like stopped, like nothing was happening. And although it felt kind of nice in the moment to not have any surges, it was just prolonging the process. And this card was just like a reminder that movement, when we get active, it helps the baby to move in the right position and gets things going. And also the midwives that were there to support me, they were also like encouraging me to, you know, go outside and get some steps in and do some stairs and stuff like that. So yeah, this card was also a beautiful reminder that when you want things to process or progress, movement can help to bring that improvement. The 7th card reads, my breath is my baby's breath. I breathe oxygen to my baby. This was really important. I actually did have, right before the pushing stage, that I was like so ready to get the baby out and to meet the baby, that I was like getting a little bit tense when I was like really focusing on like working with the surges. And this affirmation, the midwives were like helping me at that point a lot, and they were really encouraging me to like breathe, that my baby's gonna get enough oxygen. And this is also like a beautiful affirmation to remind that even that you are like in the deep process of giving birth, and it's like your birth is also your baby's birth, and it's like you guys are working together. And the last affirmation card that I have here is, I trust the ancient intelligence of my body, my baby, and Mother Nature. And this was a really important, beautiful one. Like I shared in the previous video, I can't remember if I was actually actively watching this card in the birth process. Maybe I was, but I just can't remember. But even just like when I was making these cards and connecting to the birth that I was envisioning and like wanting for us, for me and my baby, this was one of the things that really helped me to build trust and soften and stay calm, because there was this deep trust in my own body and in the intelligence of nature and in the intelligence of my baby. For example, I wasn't stressing about the due date, like when is the baby going to come and if it's going to be too early or too late or anything like that. I was like a full trust that my baby knows when it's time, and my baby will start coming at the right time, when my body is ready, when the environment is ready, when everything is like optimal, that's when the baby will come. So yeah, that was like a beautiful one to connect to that. So yeah, these were the birth affirmation cards that I made for myself. I had a lot of fun coming up with the affirmations. I took some inspiration from somewhere, from different places, and I wanted to use colors, and I wanted to really feel into what felt right for me. And yeah, just like connect to the upcoming birth, and just like a fun little practice to also envision and feel into what kind of wordings you want to use, what kind of visuals you want to have, what is true for you. Maybe some of the things that you're like writing down don't feel perhaps yet like that you fully feel them, and maybe that also can help you guide in like what you want to strengthen. For example, if there's you're not fully trusting your body, or you don't really like know what's happening during birth, maybe that can like help you to see where you can still like prepare and help support the process. And then affirmations that really like feel already true for you and feel very strong, that you're already kind of like aligned in that aspect. So yeah, if you feel called, if you are preparing for your birth and you feel called to do some birth affirmations, I highly recommend. You don't need much, you just need some pen and paper and some colors, or in whatever way you want to do them. But I had a lot of fun doing them, and I highly recommend to do them as well.